Alright, time for some solo gathering in the black zone. And I'm going to go deep into the black zone from Fort Sterling here. And I'm going to use random gathering items. The Skinner Guard, because hide is the most expensive resource that exists. A harvester cap, because I actually don't know if I'm going to find this much hide, so I get a little bit of bonus for fiber as well, and the miner boots because they work so well together with the iron will ability of the dual swords. Even though sadly the combination of running away with W boots into invisibility potion and then invisibility on the armor does not work anymore. So I'm going to use the invisibility on the armor first or second, depending on if I think I want to use the block or if I don't. Then I will either use it first or second to gain some distance, jump, W, boots, invisibility potion. So let's take a look how I can quickly get pretty deep. Is there a nice way? There's a tunnel, but I cannot pass the tunnel with invisibility from the shrine, sadly. I'm going to try it anyways. If I think I cannot get through the tunnel, I will just walk around it. Where I will have two options, either going southeast or northwest from Deepwood Gorge. And the fastest way to Deepwood Gorge is southwest. Let's take invisibility. It does not hurt to have that. And if I find anything that I want to gather, I can just gather it anyways. Just click the lockout button or start gathering immediately. 5.2 stone stack. If it was 5.3, I would also not be gathering it, to be honest. Because now that I'm going deep into the black zone, I will only gather high tier resources, which is the reason why I have only tier 7 journals with me. I'm only going to take 7.1, 6.2 resources and tier 8 and 5.3 except stone. But I'm also going to gather 6.1 hide, which is why I have tier 6 hide journals with me. But all the other resources are just not worth it when I have this little carry weight. The gallant horse only sadly gives 155 kilogram. My bag gives me 165, so I don't have a lot of carry weight. I'm mainly looking for very expensive resources now. Going this deep into tier 7 and tier 8 maps in the black zone is very insecure, very unsafe. Which is why I don't think I should be going with the saddled wild boar or similar mounts, because they are too slow. And likewise, it's not really possible to get away from real ganking groups, while with the gallant horse, I do have a good chance, especially with the special ability of the gallant horse giving me the invulnerability and CC immunity. So even if like 10 people are blocking one exit, an aspect, even if 10 people are blocking one exit, I can just use the ability and run through it anyways, giving me an extra chance to survive, and exits are the main thing to get away from bigger groups. So that's very, very important. Without that, I don't think it's possible to get rid of good ganking groups if they play well and use decent gear. Because even a single bear paw can dismount me if they hit their E, which is quite the problem. In reality, I do need to run through some gankers to actually efficiently get to safe zones, safe maps, safe ways. This is already a tier 7 map. Somebody already took this green chest, so I don't really care. Tier 7 forest, 5.2 wood is not that great. I will take 5.2 ore and 5.2 hide. But that stuff right there is not very valuable. Let me see. I think I want to take a look into Elder Sleep. Especially since southwest of Elder Sleep there is going to be another tier 8 map. Two maps ago there was a 6.1 wolf. Usually I probably would have taken it. But it's not such a big deal. It usually doesn't have too many pieces on the stack. Like this is very valuable. 6.1 hide, almost 3,000 silver per piece. I'm basically only gathering resources that are worth like 2,500 silver or better. Except 5.2 ore and hide, which will be worth like 2,000 silver. But on the other hand, these resources are very light. They don't need a lot of carry weight. Likewise, it's pretty okay to do so. The big stone stack, it's basalt only. Non-enchanted basalt. I'm also not too sure about if I want to take 7.1 stone, to be honest. Because it's quite heavy and not very valuable. This map looks pretty empty. Never mind. This is a very dangerous map. It's really good for ganking. So I want to be very quick with my reactions. I do have the best mount for escaping, but still pretty dangerous place here. Finding this kinda makes me want to check out the whole map. And it's a very dangerous map. And a lot of things are already taken. But it's a high level map with hide, so it's to be expected that a lot of stuff is already taken. I may check out the whole thing. Let's see if I find anything else in here. A big stack spawning would probably be quite good, but it would also increase my risk of dying by quite a lot. 7.1 wood should be good enough. 2,460. Very close to the 2,500 silver per piece, which I want to take. Maybe I should have taken some casual tier 8 boots with me, so I could switch my boots when I'm getting close to full. So I can use the carry weight ability on boots to get an extra like 200 kilogram. Maybe soldier boots with wanderlust. Very susceptible for purge. But I have the iron will ability. If I can time it well, maybe it would be good. Hard to say. Wanderlust is pretty good if you don't get purged. But basically every ganker does have purge. I could also take royal sandals, to be honest. Those boots are kind of expensive, but is this guy in a party? He's not in a party. Okay, then I don't care. What are his stats? His stats are nothing. I don't mind. I do not mind. him existing. Can I find any other resources? I found a 7.2 tree and a 7.1 tree. Is that enough for me to investigate this map further? Looks pretty empty. But people would definitely be taking 7.2 wood, at least. Too much stuff is already gone, so I probably should go on. I'll only check out the south, the rest of the south, like half-heartedly. This is another gatherer. Not too worrying. I guess it's time to go on and leave this map. Having high tier gatherers as competition in here is not a great sign. Most likely this map is empty. Another tier 8 map, 7.0 or 8.1 stone. Time to die. That's a rare wisp. If it's tier 8, then I want to stay in this one. I want to check that out. But 8.1 stone is quite interesting. And there's a person. He's not in a party, but I cannot fight him. That's rough. That's sad. And he also has quite some PvP fame. If I had PvP gear now, I could have contested him, but I would simply not be using PvP gear in this situation. Fighting a person at such a valuable big stack is usually not the best idea. Because other people may come. It is a tier 7 map, so I'll have to say goodbye. And see if I can gather anything else in this map. Potentially I'll find something. 8.1 stone would have been pretty juicy. Probably worth $1 million this stack, maybe. Maybe 800k. Definitely pretty juicy. But also very hard to get. After all, this is a tier 8 map. And it's close to another tier 8 map, so the chances of gankers patrolling here are pretty high. Anything else I can find? Sadly, the stack is already gone, so this guy may even continue gathering. A big ore area. I'll take a look at it. There may be some 6.2 ore lying around. But let's first... let's take a look at how expensive basalt is. If it's 2.4k or so, I'll take it. Only 2,100. It's quite heavy, it's a tier 7 resource. So let's skip that. Since I simply do not have too much carry weight. I may really want to bring some boots with me. Not sure about which boots would be the best though. Okay, slowly getting time to look at the ore area. Could be using some kind of PvE gear when I'm doing this. Not sure if that's worth it. Those random tier 2 and tier 3 mobs would definitely give me quite some fame and also some silver. Those highly enchanted random mobs are really not that bad, and then I have the possibility of switching my boots to carry weight. But I would lose the gathering bonuses from the gear that I'm using right now. But I cannot really predict which resource I am actually going to find while doing this kind of stuff. So I don't know how bad that would be. Fiber Gatherer taking 6.1 stone with a Frost Ram. Frost Ram has twice the carry weight of the Gallant Horse. This map also looks very empty. Nothing really here. Going to check out this plateau in the middle. I'll maybe go into the west as well. But this guy is also gathering here, which is not too great for me. Another 7.1 stone stack. Which is not too great because it's so heavy and not worth an insane amount. While I'm mainly looking for insane amounts of profit when running around with this little carry weight. I'm pretty sure I'm going to switch to semi-PvE, semi-escape gear. Not exactly sure what gear I'm going to use though. Maybe the battle axe, because it has some sustain. And also some mobility if I play the jump. Probably no matter what I'm going to play, I will play Royal Sandals. So I cannot be perched. Tier 5 map. Northwest is another tier 8 map. Battle axe would be pretty fine. What else? The bow. Ranged weapons are kind of nice. Would have no sustain, but it would have range and pretty good mobility on the W. Spear. Relatively high damage and mobility. Could take the dual swords again that I'm using right now. Pretty decent mobility with the E. Pretty low cooldown. Pretty similar to the spear. Bloodletter would deal very little damage to mobs. Same goes for the quarterstaffs. Unless I play the damage spells, which then do not have as much mobility anymore. Pretty sure about the Royal Sandals. Probably an Assassin Jacket. Probably Battle Axe. 6 hours. So this is a tier 8 map once again. Northwest is where I want to go. Let's check out the western part. Let's see how dangerous it is. I haven't seen a ganking group yet. Interestingly. The thing is, it takes a while to find a ganking group, but when I find it, I really do need this horse. As long as I don't find a ganking group, I don't need this horse. But when I find it, all my loot can just go away and my equipment as well. In just a few seconds. Looks kind of empty. All the tier 8 fiber is gone. A lot of the swamp dragons have been killed. What kind of helm would I want to be using? Something for more damage? Or something for escaping? Probably don't really need more damage. Probably just a guardian helmet, so I can mount up. Oh shit. There's a person. This guy is going to be in a group, right? Because he cannot do anything alone. Quite worthless alone. I mean, decent chase against people who do not have mobility, but I'm a gatherer. I have maximum mobility, obviously. He was also using mist like this. Oh, there's one of his friends. I see. Those people are not very good at ganking, though. I wonder why they are using these builds. Not sure. Southwest is where I want to go, another tier 8 map. The two 6.1 swamp ranks that I found in that map actually to be found by me when encountering these shapeshifter guys. Unlucky. At least a tier 6 map right here. Probably guardian helmet, right? Always useful, always good. Cheap. We'll definitely use the tier 8 one. Because right now I'm thinking probably royal sandals on tier 7 only. But I will look at the price. But I think tier 8 royal sandals are worth like 200k. Which is kind of okay, which is kind of fine. Considering that... Let's take a look at the chest, to be honest. Considering that I will have quite a lot of loot with me anyways, I will be pretty expensive anyways, and I will use a pretty good mount for escaping. So I may as well take tier 8 sandals. More carry weight as well. In 1 hour this 6.4 fiber thing is going to pop up. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. I could be going for that. At least I could try to go for it. Let's see if anybody contests me here. There's a person and he has gear. I mean, he has not the best cape, but doesn't matter. I don't want to fight him. He is stronger in a 1v1. And he's also not very expensive compared to me. I'm worth like twice as much as him. So, wouldn't be the best decision to actually fight him, even if I had a chance of winning. Right now I'm worth 2.3 or 2.4 million already, with a tiny bit of loot and just my equipment. Another tier 8 map. Already the 4th tier 8 map that I've entered. Let's see if I can find some tier 8 resources that have not been taken yet. I mean, if this map looks quite empty, I will just continue. I will just continue. My horse is pretty fast. I can check out a lot of maps in a pretty decent amount of time. Having PvE gear with me would also just make this whole thing that I'm doing right now quite a bit more efficient as well. Because I would be running around less, finding more useful things for me. Basalt. Basalt sadly being too cheap. I've checked out like 15% of this map and found nothing at all that I want to gather, so I don't think I need to spend much more time in here. Would guess it's rather unlikely. Like, in the past this map also always has been pretty empty. So, from here I want to go to the southeast. Next tier 8 map. 1,000,000 tier 8 maps. The only question is, will I ever find anything that I want to gather? Or will everything just be completely empty? 7.1 fiber should be probably be worth 4,000 silver per piece probably. A lot of tier 2 mobs. But when I look at these mobs, I kinda would prefer to use a ranged weapon, because it makes it much easier to kill those. Maybe I would want to go for the bow. Then I would not have sustain. Also, I would not have AoE damage. Three out of 5, not bad. Here's 7 map. Fiber gatherer on a bear. Quite sad to have competition right here. 7.1 stack, definitely interesting. Haven't really seen interesting gankers yet either. So maybe I should be going for that. Let's see if I can walk this way without getting hit. I will get hit by that one. Tier 8 fiber gone. There's some 6.1, let's take that. If it's not 1 out of 5, it's going to be pretty good. Out of 5, okay. 7.1 fiber is not amazing, but it's pretty nice. So I kind of would like to take it, but I also kind of want to check out the rest of the map. Don't want to skip just everything. Kind of a dilemma. Because the longer I wait, the more likely it is that I will not be able to take this. 7.1 fiber there. I kinda want to check out a bit more first. Don't want to run back. No resources here at the entrance. It's been a while since I've checked out these areas for resources. For a moment I thought there was 8.1 wood standing there. For just a little moment. Another 6.3 resources. Not too bad. Not too bad. Those 6.3 resources definitely help out a lot. I mean, after all, I'm walking very far ways. I'm checking out a lot of places. So my chances of actually finding highly enchanted resources are quite high. Compared to when I'm running around with the saddled wild boar. Will they attack me? This guy is just scared. There's the other guy. They're definitely in a team. They have the same guild as well. I'm not going to gather the last stack. They may attack me at the last one. Well, okay. Seems like I'm gathering the last stack. They have very weird items. Halberd and a mace. So definitely pretty weird. Was thinking about maybe they do have fighting gear in their inventory. Actually fighting a 9 out of 11 bear. Well, I have a tier 8 skinning up on me. Getting a little bit of extra gathering bonus there. Actually found a resource and actually got a little bit of the big stack. 65k there. Quickly take a look at my hide for tier 8 plus 65% gathering bonus. Thanks to my armor. But I found so many tier 2 mobs already that I think killing all those tier 2 mobs, except the level 5 ones, would be worth it, missing out on a little bit of gathering bonus. Because those tier 2 mobs drop like 10,000 silver, 20,000 silver, maybe even 30,000 silver here in a tier 8 map. Not 100% sure. Pretty decent amount of fame as well. So probably worth it. Actually finding a few resources. Not too much. Like the money per time right now isn't too great. But this tier 8 hide already. 135k. Quite a lot of fame for my journals. There's a person. Another gatherer. Only using tier 7 gear though. A lot of gatherers around, I suppose. From here I want to go to the southeast. Yeah. Southeast, southwest. No good maps are left. Hopefully all of those gatherers here are not able to gather every single resource. Always my big hope. I'm able to gather all the tier 8 resources, but maybe some people aren't. Considering how many people I kill with gathering gear, like how many people I kill that have gathering gear with them, when looking at that, people quite often do not have all the resources on tier 8. Relatively often they do only have like 3 or 4 resources on tier 8. And the rest on like tier 6. So my hopes are somewhat high that people are not able to gather totally everything. I found a bear, so I guess I'll check out the east of this map quickly. But probably not really. A wolf with a hello fall. Time to leave. There may be somebody waiting for me with invisibility, so I'm having my finger on my ability. There's a roads portal. If this guy is chasing me, I'm going to enter the roads. He really seems to be chasing me. Oh no, there are resources here. Invite to party. It's in a group. There are resources here. And he's chasing me for forever. Jesus Christ declined my invitation. What the hell? Oh. Can you please stop chasing me, because I want to gather the hide, and there was fiber as well, 7.1. I think these people were going for the castle actually. So it may only have seemed like I was getting chased. I don't have invincibility right now. Ooh. Well, it looks like I have been chased. Didn't expect that. I should have inspected all of them actually. They waited for me. They waited for me. That's why I waited quite a long time. Just to make sure that they are not waiting for me. Right there. This guy is chasing me? Seriously? He belongs to this group, huh? Now I have invincibility, but... Does he belong to this group? Probably not. Now I have invincibility? But I kinda would like to go on this map. Maybe I cannot. I guess I'll have to check out the wood area. It looks like this guy belongs to those guys, actually. Didn't really look at the guilds. One guy had Very different guild name though. Still, they may belong together. Interesting that they didn't try to chase me in the roads. I mean, their chances are pretty damn low, but still. Oh, I cannot click on his name, that's so annoying. Now I see why the other guy was chasing me, because this guy here with his curse staff actually belongs to him. Wow. So, has enough time passed? Anyways, I should take a look at if there are some good maps. Something approach. This map is okay. This map is okay, actually. Ooh, somebody was killed. That's pretty rough. So I'm going to go to Sunfang approach, actually. Where resources? But there's obviously a ganking group with good items. Let's give this map one more chance. Because I want those resources. I'm really looking for maps with good resources. It's only a tier 7 map, but there were interesting resources. I do need to use my... Oh, this is a guy. And I'm in a pretty bad spot, kind of. But time to go to Sunfang approach. But I would not think that the curse guy belongs to this guy. At least I hope so, because if he does, I will have to use my ability right here. He doesn't seem to be chasing anymore. But I think I need to switch maps. I'm pretty sure that I need to switch maps here. I showed my intent too often, you know. They really know that I really want to go back to this map there. This is the other group. Curse staff. I like playing the curse staffs. Sunfang approach into 6.0, 5.4 in 1 hour. Northwest. Need to remember my pork pie. Another tier 2 mob. And afterwards, northeast, northwest. Very close to Arthur's Rest right here, which is kind of annoying. But whatever. Tier 8 map with a big tier 8 area. Oh. Well. I really don't expect to find too many resources here, to be honest. Should be quite empty because it's a pretty damn good map. It's the best map on the planet. It's a desert map. There's a hyena. I'm only going to kill one hyena. Did get hit by the slow, that's annoying. Another enchanted hyena up there. Should have eaten my pork pie before modding up. Unfortunate. .1 hide. That's definitely something. Five out of 5, nice. Can make quite a bit of money with 6.1 hide, not gonna lie. It's not that heavy, because it's only a tier 6 resource. So, definitely interesting. Sadly, there's a corpse already. But I do deal quite a lot of damage, which is quite nice. I can kill them quite quickly if I solo them. If I fight only one of them. If I find just a few more 6.1 hyenas, I think I'll be fine. But here in the middle it looks like more hyenas have already been taken. So I'm not perfectly sure if it's actually worth it to check out this place. Right here in the middle. Looks quite empty. Hopefully not only one stack on this, but that's what I'm guessing. Wait a second. I am immune to CC while I'm jumping, so maybe? I'll take a look at this chest. I think I'm going to spend enough time in this map. Maybe I should just use my E. There's a ganker. He came from the northwest. I do have the roads portal as one possibility. But I think I'm rather just going to go the way that I'm intending to go anyways. Instead, tier 3 mob. Which I would obviously not be able to do. Because I got some friends coming with me right here. How many charges? 6 out of 7, that's good enough. This is going to discourage them. The roads portal itself. I don't think they are going to chase me for forever. Actually finding a lot of gankers. So let's quickly take a look at if this map there is fine. Raise a rock, bang, 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 bang. I can't type fast enough. Cannot go AFK for too long when I have potentially gankers chasing me. Razor rock, bang. Razor rock, bang. Good map. I'm going there anyways, so I may as well take this portal then. Not bad, not bad. The roads portals have been good, but I'm not getting any resources. I'm not allowed to gather too many people being here. If I had a settled white boy, I already would have died 2 times. Like, this group here would have killed me in the roads, and the other group would have been able to chase me. 6.0, tier 7 map. 6.0, 7.0, 7.0. Okay, northeast is the way to go. I don't think I'm going to check out this map. It's only tier 7. If I randomly run into a million enchanted ores and stuff, I will stay, but when that's not the case, I'll just go to the next tier 8 map and hope for the best. Because if there are this many ganking groups around, I may find a tier 8 map that is not completely empty. But quite a few gankers are able to gather themselves, so difficult. Also pretty rough map for escaping right here. Roads portal has 5 charges right now. I will want to be quite careful in this map. This map is not that easy to escape from. All the beautiful, expensive resources already taken. So maybe I'm not going to spend too much time in here. Northeast is the way to go. Could also go to something Dawn. Wait, there was there already, never mind then. Small chest, theoretically interesting. These guys are probably going to contest me there and I'm not going to fight these guys. The Curse Death on his own can already win against me. .3 should be okay. 1,700. It's not really okay. It's not really okay. It's kind of okay. Because it's only half as... not half, it's only 0.66 times as heavy. If I can kill this guy, I may be able to get the... chest. But now that he's still alive, I'm not going to go for the chest. I said northeast, I think there should be the tier 7 desert. Let's take a quick look behind the static area. If the resources are taken there. Taken. Okay. I'm not going to continue. Once again, this guy doing some PvE. This time he doesn't have his mount anymore. Oh, there's a Panther player, so I don't really want to deal with that. The Panther guy killed the guy, I think. Because he was so low. Am I able to just sneak this chest now then? I guess. 20k. Decent. Well, okay, this guy would definitely have a lot of problems if he tried to catch me, so... Actually, a good decision of him to kill the other guy. Because there's just no way to kill me for him. If I haven't already used something. So, a 7.1 stack. Interesting. Nobody here yet. There's somebody. It's a gatherer. He's not in a group. So, I guess we'll share. Sadly not full anymore. But ores quite good. 4,700 per piece. If I was using a battle axe, I could even do spiders. If I had roast pork with me. He's using a gathering potion. I'm not sure what the prices are right now for gathering potions. Maybe they dropped. And likewise, maybe it's worth it. I'm gathering quite a bit faster than him. Do I want to take a look at the gathering area? When I've seen a tier 8 height gatherer? 20% enchantment in this map. I did get slowed? No, the slow didn't apply, but the damage debuff applied, right? Because I'm immune to CC while jumping with my E. Out of 5. Maybe I should check out the hide area. It's not very safe there. But another tier 2 mob. Those tier 2 mobs would be quite annoying as melee? Not really. They are okay. Saw a name in the north. So let's bring my mount a little bit closer to my loot. 76% carry weight already. I have so little carry weight. Time to use PvE gear. So I can change my boots. Another hyena. Would probably be one-shotting these things with the battle axe. Could be using bear paws, so I have more mobility, actually. But then I would not have sustain. Could basically be using ganking gear. There are resources in this map. Okay, maybe I'll just stay and take everything. Right now I'm thinking about if I want to be using Hot Sterling Cape, because I will lose it from time to time against some mobs. Against this mob it would be quite beneficial to have range. But it's fine. It's fine. Kind of. With Assassin Jacket I'll be fine. Assassin Jacket is going to be quite good for me. There's a person. Battle Axe. I don't remember what mount he had. I would assume that he is able to gather resources. Let's continue. Let's get out of this map. Should be a tier 7 desert there in the southeast. Five out of 5. Yeah, tier 7 desert. Teleporting is going to be quite expensive. 6.1 fiber, I don't care. A lot of tier 2 mobs. A lot of them. Here at the Rhodes portal I'm relatively safe. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to one-shot hyenas. But with a tier 8 weapon, I probably am able to do so. This map seems to be rather full, which is quite interesting. With a saddled wild boar, I would just be gathering all the hide. All this tier 7 fiber as well, of course. With a saddled wild boar, I would probably get from 0% to 100% carry weight in this map. Because there would be so much stuff. He just has dismounted, so that's why I ran past him. Actually, in hindsight, he didn't really look too dangerous. His gear was pretty useless. Basically runaway gear, somewhat. But at the first look, he was basically looking like a ganker. With his tier 8 assassin jacket and undead cape and cloth helm, which looked very similar to a fiend cowl. Let's see how expensive 5.2 hide is. 3,000 per piece, really good. Not heavy at all. And quite expensive. Okay, time to check out the next tier 7 map. Teleporting here cost me 189,000, which is kind of okay. It's not that insanely expensive. I had more expensive teleports already. Tier 3 mob. A relatively easy one. Worth considering with my gear even. Tier 3 mobs are pretty good. Quite a bit of money as well. Relatively close to the exit. Increases the likelihood of actually being found by people, but also pretty safe. 6.0 fiber. Just kind of sad to not benefit as much from the fame, but the silver alone already should be pretty good. %89 carry weight. I wonder if I should be taking combat food with me. Probably not though. Probably not. Battle axe should be good enough for PvE on its own, on tier 8, with my quite decent levels. Nothing, nothing, and nothing, and the next map is tier 8, Desert. More of nothing. Nothing there. Super big stack in 10 hours. So this map is potentially dangerous. And potentially completely empty. Let's see if I can find some resources. So far, so empty. The deeper I get, the chance to find some resources, I would say. How many tier 8 maps have I already checked this run? 7, 8. I found like one tier 8 resource. Yeah, the ring is quite popular, I must say. There's a person, this guy is a gatherer, so not a problem. And mainly he's alone, so not a problem. Looks pretty damn empty. He was using tier 6 here, so maybe he's not able to gather the expensive resources. But maybe he's just trying to pretend to be not very expensive. And has tier 8 tools in his inventory. You never may know. As a rule of thumb, when ganking, it's always worth it to kill people with giant stacks. Easy to kill, and at least the giant stack is worth something. And most of the time, those people are way more expensive than they seem to be at the first look. Unless they look expensive already at the first look. Which they can do if they use some tier 8 heli jackets. 89% carry weight. Very soon I'm going to need to teleport. The thing is just, like, I was planning to go into the middle of the black zone once again. But if I checked out all the tier 8 maps already in the middle of the black zone, then I'm not sure if that's going to be that sensible. Since, like, I found no resources, there won't be any resources if I come again. Most likely. We just need to hope that all those highly enchanted mobs are still there. 1 out of 5 only. Sad. No money, no money, no money. Nothing crazy. I mean, that's crazy, but that's not available. I don't really want to check out more. Oh, wait a second. Is this still there, or is this going to despawn once I get closer? Oh man, that's so teasing. Okay, just emptiness. Time to get out of here. Wait, despawn, despawn, despawn. No, despawn. Actually a resource. The second tier 8 resource that I found in 1 hour and 10 minutes. While just running through tier 8 maps and tier 7 maps. And there was a 6.1 hyena as well. But I think I'm going out of this map. The northern side looked so empty. I don't think I should spend more time in here. Oh, this guy. He came the whole way around. Oh, don't want the exclamation mark. I want to be able to cast my spells. This is probably only going to have one piece. Baby? A book? Okay. Whatever. Really not making much money right here, right now. Pretty bad. Probably also one piece only, sadly. Boom. 94% carry weight. Cost me only 150k here. Is it less expensive here as well? Yes, I'm getting closer to something. Tier 5 map, small chest and 150. Where the hell am I? I'm close to Limhurst, so let's go to the northeast. I almost did a full circle already. And I would like to go for the small chest, but so far away from where I want to go. tier 8 forest, which is usually completely empty. Teleporting getting pretty cheap though, which is very nice. 111,000 only. From here I would theoretically want to go into the northwest, but actually I'll try to get to 100% carry weight in this map or close to it and then just teleport here. Let's see if I can find something nice. 94% carry weight. My pork pie is running out somewhere soon. Oh, look at this. Yep, going to reach the 100% carry weight with this, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I want to use a better bag as well, but probably not. Like, I found so little stuff. Not necessary. Hopefully nobody is going to interrupt me gathering the wood right here. That would be really annoying. It's pretty nice to have found this. Not sure if that means that there's going to be more resources in this map, but I'm going to check out this map again. Yeah, I'll go the other way around. Maybe there's stuff here. Maybe not. I'll not be able to gather the whole thing, I believe. Like, it's not worth it to throw away anything that I have in my inventory. This stuff is too good. All of it. Could theoretically throw away basalt, but... I mean, I will throw away a little bit of basalt. 100%, 112,000 silver teleport cost. Let's switch the gear. Not much money. I would kind of need to count the silver that I get from mobs when running around with PvE gear, and I kind of would need to count the fame as well, because it's extra loot, it's extra valuable stuff. I don't have a tier 8 battle axe lying around, so I'll need to buy one then. Because I don't want to use tier 9 gear. I could, that would be stronger, but there's not really a point, I would say. What helmet do I want to take? I want to use the Guardian helmet, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't have one. I want to use the Assassin Jacket. I don't have one either on tier 8. And I want to use Royal Sandals. I will check the price, actually. I don't have the fitting gear on me. I'll keep the bag. So... do I need more? Whoops. Journals. I'll see. I'll take a look at that in a moment. I do want a little bit more pork pie. Let's take 2 more. Didn't use any invisibility potions. I want to get rid of my sword. And let's get the gear. Battle axe. 286. 283. 1410. 1436. 65. This is it. Boom. Jump. Those abilities, I don't know. Yeah, sure. Let's take the bleed. Assassin jacket. 196. 199. 120. Excellent. 40. Outstanding it is. Boom. Do I want to take cooldown reduction? Probably, to be honest. Cooldown reduction. Royal Sands. How expensive are they on tier 8? 180. Not that cheap. Masterpiece 109. That's fine. That's okay. That's a nice compromise. I like it. I'll take that. Boom. Oh, I actually need an offhand. What am I going to go for? Probably Torch? I'll think about it in a second. Guardian Helmet. Tier 8. 81. 70. 90. 95. 109. 109. Yeah. I'll take that. Boom. Probably Mistcaller, to be honest. How expensive is that? Way too expensive for an offhand, likewise. Well, 109, that's kind of okay. But the difference... 10%? 11%, 1%. 1% cooldown reduction for 50k. Probably not worth it. 45. 55. $45 it is. Boom. Now I'm ready to go. Oh, how far is my jump? 12 meters? That's fine. Okay, okay, okay. Now, I do want to go... Southwest, southwest, tunnel, southeast. Okay, okay. Oh, I wanted to look at if I needed more journals. That's almost full. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I don't have that much carry weight. My boots will give me an extra 140 kilogram. I changed them, so 1/3 more, pretty much. And now I'm easily able to kill some mobs as well. I don't have a cleanse, I don't have a shield block. Not sure if that's too big of a problem. I mean, I have the Fort Sterling cape, but I cannot cleanse myself afterwards. I don't have invulnerability, even though the shield on my helmet is also a kind of invulnerability. Tier 2 mob, but only in a level 5 map. Probably not worth it right now, right here. Much rather want to get into the high level maps. Quickly, I think. Not sure. Scouting in a map where people can be invisible? Interesting. Or maybe he was a scout for this boar guy. This pig guy that just came through. I don't want to kill this. But these mobs here are quite annoying. Need to handle those first. one shot one. Nice. I had wanted to jump out of it, but I do have the Guardian helmet, so it's not that bad. Let's reset quickly. Can already use my Poker, but I can also use it after I kill this one. Having a jump is quite nice in PvE as well, so I can dodge some spells that I may not be able to dodge otherwise. Staying full HP as well. 9,000 silver, didn't look at the fame. But 9,000 silver cash is not that terrible. 5.2 was good. $3,000. Oh, I need to use my pocket. 3,000 it was. Yeah, quite good, quite good. I could do the spider, I believe. I think I can. Because I have the heal. Should be able to do a spider. Not sure if that's worth it. Because it's risky. But probably able to do it. I don't have pork. Roast pork. It's probably not what I want to be doing when I'm this valuable. But I'm quite decent at running away, but I'm not perfect at it. How much cooldown does my W have? .67 seconds. Thanks to my missed caller. Not that long, but not that short either. Hopefully I'll find some tier 3 mobs once again. Found like 2 in the run before. Hopefully I'll not run into gankers in this tunnel. I should be more expensive now, I believe. Slightly more expensive. Because tier 8 weapon from tier 6 weapon. Right now I'm worth almost the same. Almost the same. Like tier 8 gathering gear isn't that cheap either. And I'm using pretty cheap armory and a weapon. So 7.1 wood, I want that. 6.1 stone, I don't care. Let's take the stuff, and from here I'll go to the southeast instead of the southwest this time. Oh, the roads portal. Not a great sign. Sometimes. May just mean that some PvE group went in there. But may also be something more dangerous. 6.1. Can just randomly kill this random mob without doing anything extra. 6.1 height. That's just as valuable. Pretty close to the 7.1 wood. Anybody there? Nope. No red exclamation mark over my head, but somebody did start gathering this stuff. Someone. most likely got scared away. Because the price is pretty fine. I think also Gankers could be gathering this. Oh, hard to say. Wolves really do not have any carry weight. It's really hard. And you definitely need that high speed. Otherwise you won't catch anybody who's actually worth anything. Unless people are trolling. Getting a big stack. So far. Not really guaranteed that I'll be able to finish this one, to be honest. So far so good though. So far so okay. Kinda interested to see how much money I will have made from that. After all, I got 26 out of 30, so should be quite something. If I had to guess, probably 150k. $130. It's not what it used to be. 7.1. Such a high tier resource. And it's so cheap. I guess it's just too easy to get this kind of stuff in tier 7 mists. So this map should be pretty bad. Unlocks in 46 minutes. Oh, tier 6 map. Next one is tier 7 after rewards. Tier 5, then tier 8. Into tier 7, into tier 8. Kind of. Any tier 3 mob staying around. Emptiness, random tier 6 map in the middle of nowhere. But the tier 6 ore is being taken here. Too many gatherers. Gathering seems to be too popular. That's a rare one. If it's tier 8, it's going to be good. If it's tier 8, I'll stay. I'll stay. In the mist. And it is tier 7. Garbage. Okay, entering a tier 7 snow map. I cannot immediately enter. They just came out of the mist. A spider. If I had roast pork, I'm 100% sure I could do quite a lot of spiders. Without roast pork, I'm not 100% sure though. I could try it. But I'm kind of expensive. But spiders also give quite a lot of loot, to be honest. Can also gank it, like... I have invisibility potions. I can indeed gank spiders. Kind of checking out the plateaus here as well. It's a tier 7 map after all, there can be some interesting stuff. But there doesn't have to be some nice 7.3 ore. I would not mind. Is the spider moving? Can't tell. It's not, and it's tier 7. Let's see how much damage I take. Oh, I wanted to jump out of that. I don't heal enough, I think. If I had roast pork, I would heal enough, I think. Again, second jump that I failed. Yeah, with roast pork, this would not be a problem at all. And that's a tier 7 spider. So maybe I should be doing tier 5 and tier 6 spiders then. Because I am healing with my E. But for the tier 7 spider, I don't seem to be healing enough. Could potentially change abilities. But, I mean, I really could. Tier 7 spider is quite valuable. Probably 1,000,000. And if lucky, even more. Tier 5 map, I'm not going to do anything in here. Just immediately go to the tier 8 map. Unless there's a tier 3 mob. I would take that. Tier 2, how much does it give? I don't know. I don't know how much it gives. Let's see. $46,000 fame, 7,000 silver. Wow. It's like a roads mob. It's like a roads mob. I want that. Like this silver is not nothing either. Don't really need to use the heal against it, so I can kill it earlier. I'm not sure. Oh, I want to kill this for sure. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Well, just a level 5 map, a green drone. Those drones can be really good, but level 5 map, green. Well. Tier 8 map. Will I become rich? I think I'm not even going to go behind the static area. I've been in this map so often. I mean, if I find a lot of stuff, I will go behind the static area as well. I've been in this map so often and didn't get anything. 260k. Okay. Did I get a book? No. Like, speaking of those fame tomes. I just found a full 6.3 stack. Interesting. Tier 8 map, tier 8 resources gone. Let's see. Let's take a look. No enchanted mobs so far either. Ah, enchanted mobs. So maybe I should check the area behind the static area. Simply because of tier 8 mobs. Enchanted tier 8 mobs would be quite valuable. To be honest. And there's obviously, of course, a chance to find some crazy resources in here. Since it's a tier 8 map. 8.3. But nothing interesting so far except the 6.3, which was really good. So far, pretty damn empty. And no mobs either. No mobs. The good old tier 8 black zone maps. Emptiness. Just pure emptiness. Like everything is taken. Except tier 6 ore. 24% enchantment rate here. Which is not terrible. Rather the opposite. There are people. Both gatherers, okay. So I'm not going to find any resources. Okay, so I want to go to the southwest then. Turning around doesn't make much sense, really. So I guess I'll walk this way anyways. I may find mobs. Another gatherer, 3 gatherers. Well. Three gatherers is a little much. A little bit too much for me to handle. This map has to be completely empty in this case. I would assume. Southwest is the way I want to go. The question is, do I want to check out the tier 8 forest that is always, and I repeat, always empty? Maybe I don't want to do that. Why is it so hard to click on names? So often it's not possible to click on them. I mean, okay, it's only possible when they're not on the screen, right? So... Oh, finally a tier 2 mob. So far I don't need any heal yet, so it's definitely a good idea to do this mob as quickly as possible. $80,000 fame, 16,000 silver. Sadly no book though. Quite good, quite good. Another tier 2 mob. Definitely need to kill the weaker one first. Wow, that one actually dodged my E. That's unfortunate. Gotta get rid of this bleeding effect, it deals way too much damage. Come closer to me. Thank you. Dodged the insane bleeding spell. This one gave a little bit more fame, 100k. The same amount of silver, 16k. Tier 7 map. I'll check out the tier 8 forest, which is usually empty, but let's check it out anyways. Could take a look at the spider if it's tier 5. I'll try it. I'll probably also try it if it's tier 6. There's a guy, he's valuable, but he's done with fighting. Like his he's not valuable. Only 16k? It's kind of okay in a way. Stats, invite to party. Together with him I could definitely do the spider, easily. Having a healer makes it just super easy. But I don't know if I would want to share. Probably worth it, to be honest. Spiders are good. Is it moving? Because if it is, I may want to do an invisibility gank. It's not, and it is a tier 7 spider once again, yeah. I would need Roseborg for that. Well, the stack 6.0, 6.0. This Judy armor healer would already be enough. We could do this spider, to be honest. Easily, easily. No problem whatsoever. Maybe switching to the heal on my passive would already be enough. It's theoretically possible. But it's unlikely, I would say. I think it's a little bit too little. I'll walk to the big fortress once and then I'll walk back once, and if I don't find anything interesting there. I'll just leave this map. Kinda don't want this guy to put too many things next to my horse. $80k, a book, and 15k silver, 16k silver in cash. Tier 8 map. Theoretically possible to get rich. Practically improbable. Because everything is probably already gone. Because there are most likely too many gatherers walking around taking everything. Not really seeing anything interesting so far. Guess it's time to turn around. Oh, yeah. This tree not being there is the sign for me to get back, I would say. Was I running at the cliff? Because if I haven't, then I want to be doing so right now. Looks pretty damn empty though. Oh wait a second, that's a tier 3 mob. That's good. That's quite good. Better clean a few of the weaker mobs. They actually deal quite a lot of damage. This should give me quite a lot of fame. And a pretty decent amount of silver as well. 335,000 fame, 80k silver in cash, and 2 books. And another random book. Because I was doing quite a lot of mobs at once. But yeah, tier 3 mobs are great. Tier 3 mobs are great. This is a husky guy, ganking guy. Time to go to the roads portal. Only has 3 charges. He came from the southeast, so I may have to go to the northeast. There's a wolf guy. Maybe I'll try to go to the roads portal. This one guy recognized me. Let's see if they close off the roads portal. They don't. God of 7 though. Yep. They kind of wanted to try to do so though. In this case, I guess. I have nice PvE gear. I could go do a green chest and then come back. But I think I'd rather check out the hide area. I probably should be checking out the big hide area, to be honest. Even though a lot of people entered this map. Definitely before entering the black zone I want to refresh my invincibility. And if I have to do that I may as well check out the big hide area. Why not? It's a tier 6 map at least, so there's potential. Even though it's probably low because a lot of gatherers seems to be walking around. All the stuff is already taken there on the outside. Ooh, there was something valuable. I like valuable things. And all the valuable stuff is gone. I'll ride around the whole area once and then I'll go back into the black zone. Finding a lot of tier 3 mobs. This mob is tier 8. This gives so much fame. Let's take that. Has a high chance to drop the book as well. And really doesn't take too long to kill it. Really not that strong. $90k fame. I don't know. Tier 8 map. Actually, tier 8 map with 1, 2, 3 hide areas. But the big area is so empty that I don't have any desire to check out the other ones. Even though there may be some more high tier areas, to be honest. Okay, time to get back into the black zone. A scout. A scout. Dirty. 39% carry rate. I really haven't gotten too much so far on the second run. But I mean, the first run was very similar. Quite hard to actually find something valuable. I am invincible. One of the gankers doing that. Interesting that he didn't try to go for me. The spider is still there because why not? Gankers would be a pretty big problem if I would try to do such a spider. They could definitely chase me down. That's tier 3. Nice. to use my pork pie. I'm going to forget about it when doing this thing, so let's do it now. That's a poison thing, so the next poison thing I'm going to take away with my helmet. Like this. And this way it's really easy to do it. But otherwise this guy deals quite a lot of damage, actually. But I also have quite a lot of heal with my E. And then blocking that poison once or twice. 300k fame, 60k silver, and 2 books. Tier 3 mobs are amazing. And it's crazy how many I found already. Like, all of them were tier 7 or tier 8 as well, so... Pretty good, pretty good. Wait a second, is this a different spider? Is it moving? Is it moving? I'm not that bad at killing and ganking with this gear, to be fair. So maybe if it's only one person or 2 people, I may want to do a nice little invisibility gank, to be honest. PvP gives a lot of money. Oh, he's very strong and very expensive. And probably not alone. And he was pretty full on his HP. Probably not a good matchup as well. Depending on what spells he's playing. And I do not have combat potions, I don't have combat food. So not a good idea to fight this guy, I believe. Time to continue. The tier 8 forest had 1 tree. So maybe the tier 8 forest is not empty. Maybe I can find resources in there. This is the tier 8 forest, actually. This tier 7 map is crazy. Like, the tier 7 map in the northwest is so insane. It has 3 tier 8 maps next to each other. Next to itself. It's so crazy. Such an insane map. Okay, emptiness, emptiness, emptiness. I'll try to take a look at the place where I found the last tier 8 tree, actually. But first... Do I want to check out the east of this map? Actually... Not really, I think. I'll actually have to take a few seconds for a moment, so... But this road spot is 7 out of 7, so I'll just stay here. Only I'll need some food. Mobs also... Oh, wait a second, this medium chest is about to open. Maybe nobody's here. Or maybe only somebody who's weak. Run, Forrest, run! 40 seconds, yeah, I'm actually fast enough. I have a pretty fast mount. But I may not be able to actually take that. It's actually pretty likely even. Ooh. Let's go. Oh, only 2 people? Go, go. It's only Fisher guys and stuff. Are those mighty frog guys trying to kill us? I'm too slow, no! No! I got the sword at least. No! They didn't For some reason I was expecting them to like do the fair thing, you know? Like split the loot. I somehow wasn't ready at all. I mean, sure, I got 250k, but I could have gotten so much more, and that so easily as well. It was really easy to loot some of that, but I was just basically clicking everything 1 second afterwards they clicked it. And likewise, I got nothing at all. Oh man. I wasn't mentally ready for this situation. I was not ready. Also didn't expect those guys to invite me. Kind of interesting. But when there are only 2 people, they will have a really hard time to kill me. Like this Staff of Balance guy doesn't deal any damage. No book, no loot from this mob. Let's see if the tier 8 tree is still here. It's possible. Oh. That is something. I could have gotten so much loot from this chest. What was in there? 2.5 million, I believe. Like, really good. Sadness. Sadness. If I only got 1/3 of it, would have already been nice. The silverbacks, of course, are the best thing. I was not ready. This was too exciting for me. %52 carry rate. I will definitely need to remember that I can still change my boots. I wonder if the pork pie actually scales with my boots, but I am pretty sure that it does. Pretty sure. Once again, tier 8 height, tons of money. Not quite as good as in the 6.3 or though. The tree doesn't seem to be here anymore, but I'm not 100% sure where it was anyways. Is this enchanted? Sadly not, otherwise it would be okay to take another tier 2 mob. I can kill the wolf in the meantime as well. Losing a bit of health, I may want to use my second E. Especially since the cooldown is so long anyways that I'm not going to kill. I will not be able to use another first E to finish off this thing. Was there anything else? Probably not. I can take a look at the south quickly, but I don't really expect to find much here. The map is looking rather empty. And now I'm kind of backtracking, which is probably not that good. I'm going the other way around again. Not sure this makes sense. Actually don't need to throw my second E, I can just use a normal standard attack there to finish off the wolf, which is really good. Less cooldown for my E, can farm more animals. Quicker. At least the one good thing is that I only walk the walk through the northern part of the desert that I'm about to enter. So this time I can walk the southwestern route. At least I'm not walking the same way. But everywhere there were so many gatherers. I mean, sure, out of some maps I've been chased out, had to take roads portals. Big 8.0 stack, this would be amazing if I could gather that. But I would say the chance is pretty low that people will allow me to gather this kind of thing. So I'm just going to check out everything, more or less. Like, I'm not really going to check out totally everything. But I'm also not going to completely sprint through this map, I would say. I will take a look here and there. I mean, there would be a lot of resources, but they're a little bit gone. Probably one out of... Yeah, because there's a corpse nearby. Somebody just died there. I mean, because of the big stack, it's a... Come on. It's at least a little bit safer for me to walk this way here, I would say. Let's eat one more little thing before I get into the danger zone. Actually, something. This is quite a bit of more of something. Not bad. A gatherer. No. It's taking 6.1 though. I mean, he has twice the carry weight on his mount. But I do have boots. I do have boots. He doesn't. Which amounts to pretty much the same. Interesting that he is this close to the big stack. For gatherers, it's usually quite hard to kill people. He may be in a group. Let's take a quick look at everything. Well, this guy here, his weapon is pretty weird, but he doesn't seem to be in a group. Huh. Nothing really here, so let's get out of here. Let's get out of this map. This tier 7 map. Oh, 7.1. In a terrible spot. I will die if people gank me with invisibility. 7.1 is pretty good. Do I want to go for this hyena in this case? 3 out of 5. I mean, I don't know how good my chances are. Somebody died at the tier 8 stack, so... And this is... basically as good as a tier 8 stack. Kinda want to kill this hyena as well. It's quite nice. With the tier 8 battle axe on level 100. Really easy, really quick to kill these hyenas. 7.15 would not be that bad, to be honest. But the position is terrible. Nobody's here. 30 out of 30. This guy is pretty much a ganker. He came from the north. for some reason. Oh, 6.2 ore. That's nice. Try to remember that it's here, and there was somebody point 2 as something point 2 as well. There's a blue dungeon if I need one. 25 seconds on my horse ability. Rhodes Portal has 5 out of 7. That's good. Why does the Spear Pop player have a Graveguard armor? That's really weird. Oh, 7.2! 7.2? Are they still chasing me? Are they? No, no! Stop! I want to use really bad words now. Ah! Stop chasing me! Give me this ore! Hopefully they are not able to gather this kind of stuff. Are you seriously going to chase me, dude? Dementia. Can I find a 2 out of 7 portal? Doesn't look like it. Too bad. But I still don't know how big this group is. Well, this is really annoying now. There were a lot of resources in this map, but in this case I would believe that they're not able to gather resources then. I'd really like to go back there, but I suspect that that's not really possible, to be honest. I would also suspect that this group has like 10 or more people. This guy has a tier 5 armor. So weak. So weak. A wolf scout. That's funny. Six out of 7. So... what the what is this map? There's only one exit in this map. Where the fuck am I? I must be in the complete southwest of the world. Why the hell are they chasing me still? Was an interesting ability there. Was that his mount? I mean, at least I can start eating again. I'm not in danger. I will just have to walk quite a long way now. Oh. Ooh, he turned around. Slowly he noticed that what the hell he's doing there was not really going to do anything. Sad. The thing is, I would guess maps only become this good if you have such a bad persistent ganking group in a map. Otherwise, some gatherers will come, sneak in and take the resources, but if you have guys like this chasing you for 10 minutes, then people like gatherers will really be disturbed and will not be able to gather, and all the resources can stay there and slowly enchant themselves. 7.2, 6.2. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Found a lot of gankers. Really needed the mount. Like, without this mount, everything would have been quite a bit dire. And 10 minutes, 4.4 fiber. I kinda want that. 952. 952, and there's a spider. It's tier 5 map. If the spider's tier 5, I'll do it. I'll do it. Let's risk everything. Just changing then to lifesteal. I think I want to keep the jump. Dodge a few of the spider jumps. There's so much crap here standing in my way. It is tier 5. Okay, nice. Do I need more space? Kind of. Let's kill this garbage. Wow. I was a bit too slow with my W there. Nice. Almost full HP, that's good. Dodge that one, that's good. Still have my helmet for the next one. Does it increase my own healing? Let's see. Only triggers if I actually finish the jump, I guess. Ah. Yes, it does work. I'm actually running out of energy. I don't really want to be using my W. Health-wise, this looks fine. There are people. How strong are they? Oh, tier 7 gear actually. Well, that's a bit too much for me. So I will not be able to get this big stack. That's sad. So tier 5 spider is easily doable. And those guys are not weak, and having no capes doesn't mean anything. Like, capes are really useless. And very expensive. Only question then will be, do I want to gank them with invisibility? How long will it... Do they have a healer? I don't know about that. Yeah, full HP. Have a fire mage. They have a healer, okay, never mind. Not going to get the big stack and not going to get the spider. Worth a try, I suppose. Weird fire stuff, but I guess it's extra CC. I guess it is extra CC. Probably pretty good against big groups. Wait, they weren't 3 people, they were even more. That was just a ganker. My pork pie ran out. Should I check the situation again? Because if there's a ganking group and these 4 guys with the bow, the fire, the healer, and the... what was it, a battle axe? Ganking group would have some trouble against this group. 52 I said. Would be funny. And maybe they would be fighting and I could gather while nobody's looking. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I'm curious. 4.4 fiber. Probably 1 million for this thing, maybe 500k only. Not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. 3 minutes still. That sucks. Guess I'll do a little bit of PvE then. Probably should be doing the PvE in the map. It's to my west. Way more potential to find interesting resources and interesting mobs. Mm-hmm. 2 minutes 30. Only seen this one Swiftclaw dude with this, I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's actually clear this. But I would really think that the Swiftclaw guy would not be together with those tier 7 sheep gear guys. Like, they are so efficient. No capes, you don't need them. Probably tier 3 horses or something. They're super cheap, super efficient, very strong for a very low price, like 200k. Whoa, this This is quite the big group. I don't think I don't think any ganking group will fight those guys. They are way too strong. They have 2 fire mages. I mean, I didn't see a tank, but still. I believe people are not going to challenge them. If I continue a little bit further to the like north and northwest, I'll get a little bit closer to Fort Sterling. So maybe this will reduce my teleport cost. A circle. Is there a fight happening? I mean, a really decent group would need to come to actually be able to win against these guys. My hopes are pretty low for that. 7.0 hide stack. Let's go. Can I get this? I would assume 300k? Fiber stack 6.0. I would assume 300k if I get the whole thing. Maybe? I don't know. I'd like to test it out. Maybe everybody's busy with the 4.4 fiber. I mean, it really doesn't take long. It's going to be gone very quickly. Oh, there's a person. And that's a ganker. Need to turn around. Do I need to go into the roads? Safety first, I should. Tier 8 ganker. Double-bladed staff. Means usually a big group, because double-bladed staff on its own is completely useless. Let's immediately go out, because I will still have invincibility. Long enough so I can zone back in if I need to. So let's take a look. Can I? Oh no, I can't, so I have to go the way that I came. Because I would like to gather that. Definitely need to invite this guy to my group. $30 out of 30. I feel like I'll get ganked with invisibility. It's really bad that I didn't invite him to my group. If he's solo, I could just fight him 1v1. He cannot win. His weapon is way too bad. Or rather, my weapon is way too strong for 1v1s. I'm scared. I'm scared. I mean, everything except an invisibility gank, please. Because I have the gallant horse. I will get away from pretty much everything. If it's not an invisibility gank. But I guess my chances are quite good to get out of here. Can still change my boots to carry weight. Is this guy alone? Is he alone? Because he cannot win 1v1. I need to invite him. Where is he? I need to invite him. Friend invitation. He's in a group, okay. Okay. How much did I get? I'm not going to gather this again. This would not be a good idea, but this is not worth 300k, sadly. Would love to fight him 1v1. Because he cannot win. Okay, 7.1 fiber in the middle of nowhere. The fiber is taken. I guess I would just walk to the northwest and then teleport. Porting here cost me 169k. Next map it should be cheaper. And maybe I'll even find something good on the way to the next map. And maybe I'll see a big stack on the next map. Everything's possible. Somewhat. I mean, 7.3 stack in the next map. It's a tier 7 forest. 7.3 high. I take that. $7.0 stone. Teleporting cost me 149. Let's teleport home. Boom. Oh, I definitely did not make much money. Really bad, really bad. Didn't find anything crazy. I mean, I could have gotten like a million more from the blue chest, but I didn't find anything together. Nothing valuable. No 8.2, no 7.3, no big stack of 6.3, no 8.3, no big stack of 8.1 or 7.2. Nothing. I mean, I got some cash as well from some mobs. I got some fame from some mobs. But only 3 million loot in 2 hours and 30 minutes is really bad. Really bad. Like, gathering in the tier 8 black zones before the reset is a pretty bad idea, it seems like. A lot of gankers as well. I probably ran away for like 20 minutes this run from gankers. So maybe only 15, but still a lot of gankers. I also found quite a few nice maps in a way, but I wasn't allowed to gather in those. I wasn't allowed to gather there. Rough. Gathering tier 6 garbage with a settled wild boar gives way more money than this, definitely.